It's a good day. Went to Apple Valley on Sunday to church and got to spend the night there at a friend's house. Me and my wife did, in their little extra house. It was a huge blessing. And got to go shopping today. I got to look at some drones, which was really exciting. Didn't get to fly anything. I've never actually flown a drone. I just would love to. And then, the reason why I'm making this video is I got to test drive a 2017 Chevy Silverado 2500 HD. I very much enjoyed that. It was LTZ package with the Z71 package also with it. So extra skid plates, Rancho shocks. The interior was black leather, bucket seats up front, and had some nice features. I really enjoyed getting to take a test drive. I didn't get any video of it though because my wife wasn't with me, so they came along for the ride. The salesman did. So that was a little bit of a bummer. I was hoping to get to do a good video, but didn't get the chance. I don't even have any pictures because they sort of pounced on me real quick while I was walking around the dealer. Anyway, I'll tell you about what I observed and what I enjoyed, and then have some things I don't like about it at the end. But mostly, we just want to talk about what was the features and what the cool things were with this truck. So I will start with the interior. It was leather, like I said. Very comfortable. Very comfortable. I really enjoyed the seats. Very pleasant. They were heated and cooled. Air-conditioned seats. That's starting to become a more standard feature, but I didn't get to try it, but just the fact that it was there made me pretty happy. And it made my wife really happy when I told her about it. She's like, "Oh, that's so awesome." But anyway, the media sync, so you can plug your phone in and project the screen of your phone onto the dash. So you can do everything on your phone from the screen on the dash. I thought that was really cool. And then it has the wireless charging option featured on it, and lots of storage. There's lots of storage. I love the glove compartments. You look at my truck right now, and where the airbag is there was another glove compartment that folded up along with the one that folded down. Right here where my center console is was a deep center console with lots of storage space in there. I thought that was really, really nice. And then just everything was comfortable. Everything was nice. This tilt steering wheel also had adjustable pedals, so you can move the pedals forward or backwards. Lots of leg room. That was awesome. That's one of the reasons why I drive a truck and not a car, is because my knees are bad, and I need as much space for my knees, my legs, as I can. I hate when I have to scrunch up a car where my knees are in my chest. That is it. It's painful, actually. It really is painful to have my knees like that. All right, the exterior of the truck. The truck was gorgeous. It was like I said, it was a dark metallic gray, and great finish. Love the rims. The LTZ package is nice. It just looks slick. I'm not going to spend too much time on the exterior. It did have backup cameras, which was nice. It didn't have the front cameras, and it didn't have the embed camera, which is something I believe is an option, but wasn't on that specific truck. That's something that would be very important to me if I was pulling a gooseneck or a fifth wheel, so that I don't have to, so I can see, basically. A lot easier. A lot easier to see. All right, now to the important stuff. It had the 6.6, the brand new 6.6 Duramax. Great engine. I don't believe there have been any recalls on it yet, which I made sure to ask because I was curious. I know Ford's new design, at least the body, not the engine, but the body and stuff, has had lots of recalls. So I was wondering if Chevy has had the same problems with their new engine. but it doesn't appear so. So that's a thumbs up right there to Chevy. No recalls, as long as there's not actually things happening that they should be doing recalls. I don't think it's the case. Anyway, as always, the Duramax is hooked up to the Allison transmission. Great combination. That tranny is the best in the business, in my opinion. The Isons and the Rams are good, but I personally think the Allison is better. Opinion again. Okay, so I love the truck. It was beautiful. It drove wonderfully. The engine, lots of power, all that. But I do have a couple things that I did not like. Something I had watched a video before and saw pointed out, and I wanted to look for myself. But the frame is wax coated. It's not painted. It was really weird. You actually can stick your fingernail on it and scrape off the wax right down to the metal. That's not a good thing. That's a problem. I'm sure it has some benefit. They had to have a reason, and it better not just be because it was cheaper. That's a major flaw in my book, because where I live, in the sand and the rocks, stuff flings up onto the frame all the time. That frame is gonna rust. Real quick, it's gonna rust. And also, the only other thing that really stuck out to me is something I didn't like, and it's been the case for the Duramax, all the Duramaxes that have DEF, diesel exhaust fluid. The fill location is under the hood, up close to where you have your tranny dipstick, and the fill neck is really narrow, so you have to use a funnel. For me, it wouldn't be too bad, but if someone's short, that's not a good place for that. I understand that you don't want to mix DEF and diesel. That's something you really have to avoid, but that's just a pain. If you can't keep those two differentiated, then you shouldn't be buying the truck in the first place. I think the DEF should be filled down with the diesel fuel. That's where it needs to be. Along with the DEF, I didn't write this down, but I don't really like how low the DEF tank sits. It's sort of conspicuous down there. I think it messes with ground clearance a good bit. But those two things are the main things that I didn't like, and everything else, I really enjoyed the truck. Great truck. I think it would be a great buy. The one I drove was not listed, but the bottom line on the truck that I drove was 66 grand. And what the lady told me was that they do deals a lot, and the possibility of getting it down all the way like 10 grand less than that. So if you could get it down to 56 grand, that's a pretty good deal for a truck like that, and that's very tempting. Obviously, I can't do it because I don't really make much money. It's not in my price range, and I'm content with my truck the way it is. I'm very thankful for what I have, but I do enjoy getting to check out and learn more about the new trucks. And today was the day for the Chevy, and maybe next week I'll be able to test drive a Ram or a Ford, and let you guys know what I think, and what some pros and cons are on those trucks. Thanks for watching and listening. I'll catch you next time.